What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Paul's Best Podcast, the podcast where we talk about only the very best of things. My guest today is somebody that we met, I do think we met, when did you do the Tonight Show the first time?
Like 2017 or something?
17?
Yeah, like a long time ago.
So we met then.
Okay.
We met then. I want to say it might have been 18, but yeah, we met.
Okay, 2018.
We met then, and it was definitely, before pandemic. And then I've seen you on my friend's podcast. Anyway, everybody, Ali Kolbert is here.
Hi, thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being here. You're very funny.
Thank you.
I would say smart.
Thank you.
You know, you could tell.
Oh.
You could tell. Could tell in his business. I've been in there a long time. You
I
could tell. You
appreciate
could watch
it. How
somebody.
could you tell?
You could tell. You could watch somebody's.
Okay.
You could watch somebody's material. You ever just talk to somebody you just know, or like
Always.
you watch. Yeah, or you could like see somebody how they maneuver through their thing, and even if you agree or disagree with somebody, when you watch them, you can go, that person's not like a full-on moron.
Yeah.
You know.
I appreciate that.
Which is nice.
Which is
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, very, very funny. I don't know. I think we might have met were you ever at the old stand?
Yes.
Yeah. I think
a lot at the old stand.
I think at the old stand that's probably because that's like that's my club.
I loved the old stand.
The old stand was
I do
great.
love the new one, but the old one is like so nostalgic.
The new one is cool because like you could actually have a nice dinner and drinks, and like it's a place where you could invite people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not a lot of comedy clubs you feel good.
Yeah, it's like beautiful. It's like a great restaurant. It's like bougie.
You're almost like proud to be like, this is where I perform.
You're almost proud.
Yeah, it's still stand up.
Yeah, you're almost proud.
You're still
not totally. No, it's great, and they're like so lovely there, and it's very comfortable.
No, it is. It's not. You know those clubs where you walk in and you feel like, am I like welcome here?
You're not probably. It's
feel,
brutal.
Do I feel good here? Like,
I don't like
are
that.
people making me feel warm here? And then you go to the stand and it's almost like everybody is.
Yeah.
Which it should be.
It's comedy. Why would you want to feel unnerved? It's really weird.
Yeah, and I feel like it should be a club that if we've all been in it for this long and we've been doing what we do, you should be accepted everywhere.
I agree.
But some people are just, assholes, and
totally.
they like to use their power, and it's a projection of their insecurity. Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you feel comfortable with yourself, you're probably not being super like uninviting to other people.
I always feel like that.
Yeah.
I learned that. Like the older you get, you realize like you used to be like, why is that guy such an asshole? Why is she so mean? And it's like, oh,
totally.
It's them.
It's bouncer energy. You know?
Yeah.
It's like this is all you have.
Did you ever see that Key and Peele sketch with the bully?
No. Remind me.
There was a bully. There was Key and Peele were bully, and Jordan Peele plays this bully, and he's like really, really brutal to the thing. And he just goes up and he goes, "Listen, man, it's okay what your dad's doing to you and everything." He's like, "What are you talking?" And he ends up just breaking him down, and he ends up like crying.
Yeah.
Or like that. Sarah Silverman did an amazing thing to a troll, which was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
What did she do? I love her.
He was like, "You fucking," he just said something to her like, "You fucking liberal piece of shit." Like he just like went really, really hard at her.
Okay.
And it was like political, but then it wasn't political, then it got personal. And she went to his page and like looked.
Oh, I've seen her do that.
And she just was like, "Hey, I looked at your page, like, you look like you're going through something, like if you need to talk or anything," which could kind of sound like really condescending, but then like she was right.
Yeah.
And like I guess the guy reached out and they like became friends.
That's amazing.
How great is that?
I think I do remember her being like, "I think you have back problems right now. Like, I hope you're feeling better. I see you have 2 daughters and like they're, one of them plays soccer." I remember her doing something like that. She's really emotionally intelligent.
Yeah. And the funny thing is,
it appears that way.
No, she is, and I think that like when you like somebody critiqued my special and was just like, you're like, I was just making fun of, like, I'm not a political comic. I make fun of everybody. I make fun of the left, right. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
And that really is, and all of my specials will show that. And somebody was like, I made fun of Trump, and I said, like, if he got to heaven, he would tweet, or just something like that in my first special. And someone's like, yeah, this is funny, except for, like, a clear Democratic agenda. And stupidly, it was my first special. It was, like, I recorded it in 2017, and, like, I was a little bit, like, insecure. So, like, I went at the person, because I was getting, like, 95% positive.
Yeah.
And I actually went to the person, and I go, actually, like, you don't know anything about me, and, like, why would you say that? Like, I make fun of everybody. And then the person was just like, oh my God, thank you so much for reaching out. Like, I didn't think you would. You know what? Maybe I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
You're right. And then I was like, first of all, I'm like, what am I doing?
Right.
But people just, it's not real.
Yeah. Sometimes I do feel that like trolls just want attention.
Yeah.
So, and then the second you reach out, they can't believe that you've read their message. They're like, I didn't know you'd see this. I had no idea you'd actually see this. Like, hi. And I'm like, no, this isn't how we're going to, like, start a love affair.
And then it's
crazy. Like,
it's so stupid.
like, oh, you're my friend now? This is so weird.
You're from New York?
I'm from Connecticut, and my parents are from New York, and I've, like, been in New York now for a while.
What part of Connecticut are you from?
Weston.
Okay.
Are you?
I'm close to, I live very close to Ridgefield.
Where do you live?
I live up in North, I don't like to say on here, but I live in the northern Westchester, the most northeast part of Westchester County, but Ridgefield is kind of my town.
Got it.
So
all right, well, we won't say.
I love Ridgefield, Connecticut. There's parts of Connecticut I love, and there's parts of Connecticut that I think are awful.
Yeah, that's how Connecticut is.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I was just in, the guy's going to kill me, but I'm never going back. I was just in a part of Hartford that I really didn't like.
Well, Hartford sucks.
Hartford sucks. Bridgeport sucks.
Bridgeport's awful.
It's awful.
It's really impoverished.
Like, yeah, and like they were like, hey, dude, go watch your car outside.
No, it's
like,
dangerous.
And I was just like, what? Like, I'm trying to make people laugh.
Yeah.
I got to worry about my car. There's certain,
You do have to worry
but then you
about
go to
it.
certain parts, like the Gold Coast or whatever and it's just
Like the South, yeah, no, of course. And then there's also Greenwich in Connecticut, you know.
Yeah.
But that's Connecticut.
And then New York, were you in the city or like?
Yeah, I mean, I went to NYU.
Okay.
Where I studied film. So that's why I was saying we could do movies.
Oh, okay.
And I was in New York for like 10 years, and then I moved to LA, and then I moved back.
What were your thoughts on LA?
I mean, I really like LA. I don't think that, New York is not a redemptive place to live. Like, the weather sucks, your apartment's small, everything's difficult and expensive. In LA, at least you have space, the sun is shining, the food is amazing. Like, there's a better quality of life in Los Angeles. The people are definitely worse.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's not even a question.
I love the definitiveness of you just.
I'm
no,
positive.
But no. It's.
I mean, I've met the people, like, they're worse.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like soulless in Los Angeles. But it's okay because it's beautiful out. But it's definitely like not like it's not like the great minds of our time live in LA.
Oh shit, dude, that's so funny. It's like, listen, you're horrible, but it's fun. It's nice out. It's sunny.
It is, and it's like there's like health food and massage. Like that's awesome, but beautiful people. But no, I'm not like wow. I'm like floored by these brains.
I'd rather like cooler, nicer people with no yoga.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I would rather just like see. I'm weird though. I love the rain. I love bad weather. I love the seasons though, because don't get me wrong, I love now that when it's becoming summer and it's getting like, but I do love a dreary. Don't get me wrong,
I mean, at first the rain this week was kind of a relief because it was so hot. It was like an excuse to stay inside. I agree. There's something good about the seasons.
Isn't it nice about like, especially as a comic, if you're going through a day and you're just having one of those and you just look out the window and it's a little dark and dreary and drizzling and you're kind of like, the weather gets me today.
Yeah, I like it.
And you're like, I need this. I need this today.
It's a cozy day.
Yes. I don't feel like a piece of shit laying in bed all day.
Yes, it lets you off the hook to be a slob.
It lets you off the hook to be like, I'm going to watch 2 movies.
Permission. You suck. Just do it.
Yes. Yes. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And you've been, how long were you doing comedy when you got the Tonight Show?
Like,
and I'm only using the Tonight Show because that's where we met right at that time.
I had been doing comedy like for 5 years, but I was in college, so it really like was a lucky early thing, I feel. Because like 5 years in, I feel like you're just starting to get kind of good. I think I was doing it for 5 years.
No, that's really good perspective on it because now what are you like? Now you're obviously 10 years in, 11 years in.
Yeah, but the first few years I'm doing it wasn't like I was doing it like 100 times a week. So I feel like the time it's really when I graduated college I started like really doing stand up.
Going hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
You can't get up.
No, I couldn't get up.
You can't get up.
Also, bringer shows. You lose your friends. Like, can't keep bringing my friends and being shitty, and then you lose your friends. And you lose material. Like,
I literally
takes a long time.
It takes a long time. I remember that new talent night. Be like, bring 3 friends.
Exactly.
And you told them like, yeah, I'll be on at 9 o'clock. You don't go on till like
and they
so
have to
late.
watch just slop.
They just have to watch. Yeah, they watch like 15 comics, and they're there to support you.
Right.
It's brutal.
By the time you're good at comedy, your friends probably don't want to go to your show. Like, 'cause they're tired of watching you.
Now you had like a relationship during this, like that somebody supporting
During
you
what?
or no? Your stand-up career.
Over the last 10 years?
Yeah, like were you
I mean, I've had a million relationships.
Oh, but nothing like
Not
steady.
one.
Okay.
I mean, I've had like a bunch of 2-year relationships, 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I was engaged once, broke up. had another relationship.
You were engaged?
Yeah, I've had literally 1,000 relationships.
Okay, so there was nothing like...
I don't even know where to start with that.
Steady.
I mean...
I guess 2 years is kind of...
2.5 years is plenty. In my 20s, what was I supposed to do? Be with someone for a decade?
Well, so you were with some... That's true. That'd be weird.
That's ridiculous.
If you were...
No, I did what I thought normal people do. I dated someone for 2.5 years. Then I dated another girl for 2.5 years. Then I dated another girl for 3 years. We were engaged, broke up. Then I dated another girl for a year. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like tired of dating people.
Oh, these are all women.
Women. I date women. I'm gay.
Yeah.
Did you not know that?
No, but... No, I know that.
Yeah, I'm gay.
I definitely know that.
Yeah.
But...
You're like, but are you sure?
No.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm sure.
You leave the podcast questioning, am I gay?
Am I gay?
No.
Yes,
but
they're all
there was
women.
Never dated a boy. Ever.
It's really like I've dated men.
Okay.
And I've slept with men.
Oh, okay.
But you're asking.
Yeah,
so
yeah, no,
you're
no.
like, well, you're like, whoa, I didn't ask.
No,
but
no.
you're implying. So I'm answering.
Okay, so
But just because I feel I'm just filling in the gaps for you.
Yeah.
I had a boyfriend in college.
Gotcha.
And then I started dating women, and then like I still once in a while between relationships will like hook up with a guy but hate it.
Okay. Got it.
I still identify as gay.
Got it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, and that's it.
So you're like, I don't know what to do with this.
No. You know what's amazing is the honesty. I love.
Okay,
I love
yeah.
the honesty because it's just like it's what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's my burden to bear.
And it's no, that's awesome though. You're just like, this is what it is. This is how I felt. I didn't
is what it
fucking like
is.
it, and that's it.
This is it.
Yeah. So you started but you didn't do stand up at NYU, right?
I did. I started doing stand up my freshman year at NYU. I took a class at Caroline's.
Oh, I know which class that is.
Comedy, like
I didn't take it, but I
stand-up
know
with
which.
Linda Smith.
Okay, yes. I remember like seeing and hearing about that. I didn't take that.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing and hearing about it. So you did that. Okay.
I did that, and that was my first time being on stage, and that they had like a graduation show at Caroline's, and that was my freshman year of college that I did that.
You said something I wanted to ask. I saw you say something, and I was like, I'm going to ask her about this.
Okay.
You said something, and I was like, I got to talk to her about this. You said
Right.
straight men. Wait, what did you say
Oh,
about
on Subway
Instagram?
Six?
No, on yeah. Yeah. What is it?
I said straight men, especially married men, shouldn't be on Instagram. But by the way,
But what if you're a comic?
yeah, of course, there's exceptions. I mean, I think it's meant to be like a broad brushstroke take. Like, I don't actually mean that, but what I was saying was that men use Instagram as a dating app.
I know, I got to tell you, like, I wasn't just bringing that up to be like, hey, let's argue about that. No, I actually, because I said to somebody, I was like, I think if I wasn't a stand-up, right? Like, I'm married going on 19 years.
Yeah, wow.
I got a 16-year-old boy, and I have a 14-year-old little girl.
Yeah.
Like, I'm such a family guy. All I want to, when I'm not on stage, all I want to do is be home with my family and my kids.
Yeah.
So, like, when you said that, at first I was just like, what do you mean? Like, and then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, though. If I wasn't a comic,
Yeah.
and I was just on Instagram, that would be, in my mind, I would be like, there's really not a reason other than like, because you're already on Facebook, like looking up old friends, right? I'm already on, like, I had a Facebook account a long time ago, like just for friends and like family and stuff like that. But then Instagram, why would I really be on there
Yeah.
if I wasn't in show business, like trying to promote shows and putting my material out?
I don't know why you would be on there.
So it's actually a pretty decent take.
Thank you.
But it came across as, you understand how at first I was just like, I was like, wait,
I don't
what?
really think it like if people I feel that the men that were like offended by that were kind of telling on themselves. It like reads as what we just said at the beginning. It's like
yeah.
you're insecure. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
you're like freaking out.
Yeah,
Otherwise, why would you not just laugh and move on? Subway
Yeah.
Takes is not to me a place to give like I'm not giving like actual advice to follow. It's a joke
Yeah.
about men using Instagram to fuck, which is how men use it. A lot of times men use Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
not innocent. I've used Instagram as a dating app.
Okay.
I think that Instagram is like a good way to,
meet somebody.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's definitely how a lot of people use Instagram.
Yeah, because even though it's a social media thing, it definitely could be used for like, hey,
Wow, you're a really good husband. You're like, yeah, it definitely could. I'm like, fully. It is.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm just so like when it's like I'm just so involved. Like, you know, I'm married, like I said, married with kids, but I'm just like, I guess, but yeah, that's why for me it would be, because I know some people that I went to school with that are just like, hey man, I see you're doing comedy, congratulations, I'm just not on that stuff.
Yeah.
And I kind of get that, and there's kind of a piece in that.
Yeah.
Like I kind of look at it, could you imagine not having to post clips? Could you imagine not, like I do fantasize sometimes about being in the non-show business. Mm-hmm. Even though I love it, I've been doing this 20-some years. Stand-up is my life. Like stand-up and acting are two things I want to do. But like to not have to do that and to just not have to look at your phone all the time and see like, hey, what clicks is this getting? And how many views is this getting? And did I gain followers off of that? There's a piece to know like, nah, I'm just going to the beach with my family today.
Right. Well, because it's like not real life.
It's not.
However much we're attached to it,
It's not.
or feel connected, it's really nothing.
Yeah.
So it's in some ways a huge waste of time, and then also it does feed the machine if it's sort of career driven, like what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, I watch a lot of crime docs, and I watch a lot of like true crime stuff, and there'll be people that like their life, what people perceive their life to be, is like this amazing thing, and they're like, you know, showing them getting their hair done, or showing like throwing a football, and then all of a sudden, like in the crime doc, you like interview them like, I was miserable, like it's all just fake.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
It's like nobody's happy.
Why would
like,
you post the real stuff?
Yeah,
like
how
post
hilarious,
the pain.
How hilarious would that be? Just somebody's like
Another day
profile
depressed.
picture, just like somebody just crying.
Totally. I
You
mean,
know?
yeah, that's. Yeah, Instagram, if anything, like, and I'm thinking about really Instagram specifically, but like, it does like, it fucks up your attention span. It like makes it harder to be happy, I think, because you're always comparing.
You know, I talked to somebody that said like they tried to do this thing where they stopped for a few days.
Yeah.
And they said how like life changing it was. And the other day I just was like with my family, and we were just talking, and I said I'm gonna really try for one day to really just not look at my phone.
Okay.
And it was the best I had in months. It was the best I had in months. It was literally
Wow.
like, yeah, it was almost like this fake thing, like you just said, and I think you nailed it perfectly, Al. It's fake.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if 100,000 people love my stand-up post.
Yeah.
Or 5 do.
Yeah.
It really, at the end of the day, if I just don't have my phone and I'm in the moment,
Yeah.
it just doesn't matter. And I'm trying to tell my kids, because my kids are like, you know, like when you have, like my kids are 16 and 14, and
Yeah.
like if they didn't have this, I honestly don't know what they would do.
That's really
And
scary
and
with kids.
It's crazy, and like all their friends, and when you see them at parties, everybody's just like this, and I'm going like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you're 14. Like, what's in that?
I
Like,
can't imagine what that does to someone, because like even I mean, we grew up without social media. I didn't have it
yeah.
in high school and that like stuff. I can't
Like your
be good for
first
you.
one, your first one was like
I got
MySpace,
Instagram
right?
when I didn't even have a MySpace. Like my first thing was
Oh.
Facebook, which I think I got when I was
Okay.
like, I can't even remember, but I really remember Instagram when I was like got to college.
Okay,
But
yeah,
I went through grade school without like really, there's no social media. It was flip phones.
Yeah, because you're right, because Facebook came right after MySpace, so I could,
Yeah.
so that was like, so your first one was that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people had MySpace, but I was like late to it.
Are you like, if you did your screen time, is it nuts?
I'm sure it's bad.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Let's-
I mean, it can't be good. I mean, no, it's not good. I have a terrible.
What do you think? It's over. You think it's over 5 hours a day?
Yeah. Yeah, 5 hours and 40
Is
minutes.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I nailed that. All right,
I mean,
5 hours and 40.
what's
you know,
yours?
I had a 20.
What's yours?
I don't know how to find it.
Really?
Yeah.
Type in screen time.
Where? Just to,
Like pull this down for a search bar.
That's how bad I am.
Yeah, and
All
type
right.
in screen time.
I don't know. Can you do it?
Yep. Okay. Oh, it doesn't even. Yours is not even like registering it.
Oh, okay.
It's like not.
Okay. I
You
don't-
really don't use your phone
Okay.
enough.
No. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm on it a lot.
Well, good
but-
for you.
Well, that's no,
not
but
knowing.
I'm definitely probably. I would say easy. I would say 4 hours.
Yeah.
3-4 hours probably for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's like whatever. I mean, I've had it be terrible. I've had it be like 14 hours once.
You were like had the flu.
No, I'm sure I was just out living my life on my phone, not paying attention to anyone.
All right. So
Really horrifying.
you're just funny to me.
Oh my god,
Just hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just you're just like yeah.
My way.
Were you like I get it. I feel like this about you, but you tell me
Yeah.
if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Were you like I feel like they don't see you coming, and then you just hit them with a zinger,
Totally.
sarcastic, right?
Yes.
Like I could see that. Like that you're just like, they see like this little, you know, and then you're just sitting there and then you just hit them with some sarcastic thing and they're like, oh shit, is that?
That was definitely like growing up.
Yeah, I could see.
My thing was more so like the class clown would do his thing and then I would roast him.
Yes, that's what I get from you.
I was like, what are we doing?
I get for you.
I was like, you think that's funny?
You're watching the class clown, and in your mind, you're just like, "This is."
I'm like, it's too much physical comedy.
Yeah, it's like you're trying too hard.
Yeah, I'm like, you're a joke.
And then you would have the
Yes.
a smart. Yeah, I see. See, I'm good though.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
My comedy is solely relying on my observational wit.
And sarcasm. Yes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sarcasm. Like
Yeah.
I have the comment from the corner.
Now I haven't seen a lot of your stand-up.
Okay.
But but what I have seen, I liked, and that's why obviously I don't really like having people on the show that I don't think are funny. But
Oh, okay. Of course.
yeah, you know what I mean. Like I don't care. Like, oh, but they're in this. I'm like, yeah, but they're not. They're not funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I saw, like, just sitting here, I'm like, oh, she's got fucking, she could blast.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Yeah, I could tell.
Thank you.
I could tell. Yeah. All right. So we were talking, like we always do with guests, about
Mm-hmm.
what we're gonna do the best of, right? So the listeners know sometimes people come in with it,
Yeah.
and sometimes we discuss it. We did talk about certain things with movies and actors and actresses, and then Allie came up with something that I thought would be really good because I remember the start of reality TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we're gonna get into that. So we decided we are gonna do the best reality in no particular order. We're just going to do best reality TV shows because you've watched a bunch. I remember when they first came out. So when I first started doing stand-up comedy, I dropped out of college at 21.
Okay.
And I was knocking doors in Queens and New York City, phone, cable, internet. Right?
Wow.
Phone, cable, internet. I was this young kid. I just wanted to do stand up. I was wasting money going to any college, you know, so I was like, what am I doing? Like, let me try to make money. So I was making like $50,000 a year, but at 20.
Okay.
Right? Which is not for, you know, and
Good.
just doing
20 years
as a
old.
stand up comic.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, okay, so I'm going to knock doors during, you know, early evening and I'm going to come home and go do shows at night.
Yeah.
And one thing that was really big when I would knock doors.
Okay.
Is people were like, Survivor, like, and because Survivor's going into what now? 30? Like
It's got to be like season, like 40.
It's like 35 years old.
No, it's very old.
Yeah, and that was like people were like, I remember when I would knock doors in Queens, people would have Survivor It was like it blew people's minds that
Yeah.
this was a thing.
Yes.
You know, and it's still going on.
Yeah.
But you made a good point. You go, Paul, even Fear Factor was a reality. And I was like, that was one where I was just like, this guy's going to eat like
That was so
goat
fun to watch.
testicles. And you're just like, is that real? You know what I mean? Or like be stuck in something with snakes and spiders.
Yeah.
But that was an insane reality show, Fear Factor, with Joe Rogan.
Now it's all really coming back to me. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was Joe Rogan's start. But I'm even now thinking about Cribs and Pimp My Ride.
Holy shit, Cribs. Cribs
that
was when I was
so
in.
fun.
Dude, Cribs.
It was like aspirational. You got to like look into your favorite like celebrity's house. Like they would never do that now because of like stalker fans,
That's
killers. Like
Yeah.
yeah, that was so fun.
Well, yeah, I don't even think cell phones were a thing with cameras when Cribs came out.
Yeah, no,
You
I
know
don't
what's
think
funny?
so.
I remember. Do you remember the Cribs where they weren't nice? I remember they went to rapper Redman's, and it was like his apartment, and it was like run down and beat up, and his cousin was sleeping on the floor, and he was just like, "Yeah, that's my cousin right there." It was just a guy sleeping on
No.
the thing, and it was just like not that nice. He was like,
Yeah.
"All right," that was the best.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Well,
dude, they Cribs Pimp My Ride. Now you got me really thinking.
I know. Those were so fun.
Dude, those were amazing.
I know. I mean, yeah, but it was also amazing when you would see like a banging house. Like they would go into those athletes' house. Athletes I remember living in like Miami or Atlanta and like just like these sprawling houses. Everyone had an Escalade.
Yeah, and they would be like, let's go to my garage.
And
there
you'd
would
see
just
all the
be like
cars.
all the cars like Lamborghinis.
That is
Yes.
so fun.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. They can't do it now because some lunatic will find out, oh, that's by so-and-so and show up.
I wonder why they didn't do that then though. Like what was stopping people from going crazy?
I don't think because the iPhone they didn't have phones with cameras.
Right.
So that was like big flip phone.
Yeah.
Like Nextel with the walkie-talkie, but they didn't have like, because now if you did like, oh, we're at so-and-so's crib, somebody can just be like, oh, that's Charlotte, North Carolina, that's by that cul-de-sac, and then people will show up.
Yeah.
But that was really cool. And then Pimp My Ride was funny because it was like, at first you're like, this is awesome because the car looked like shit.
Yeah.
But I don't need a fish tank. It was like they went a little.
No, it was
they put like an aquarium
jacuzzi in the back of the car. They're like, and you have a slushy machine.
Yeah.
Like you don't need it.
No, and then like one guy liked candy, so you could just pull a Twizzler thing while you drive, and I was
so
just like, it was too much. I like just to restore it.
Yeah, and then they always painted the car as like I don't need
crazy.
it purple with like a flame. It was really obnoxious,
but fun to watch.
So fun to watch them just like revitalize a car.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
I'm trying to think. Was Fear Factor? Hey, Raj, are you there? I don't know if Raj is there, but can you find out if Fear Factor was before Cribs?
There was a lot of. Now I'm remembering a bunch of these shows on MTV where like your parents would take 3 people on a date and pick one for you.
Oh man, is that Blind Date or no?
I don't know what it was called, but it was like maybe it was like Date My Parents or something. And and then you would be the person that's the candidate to date them would be watching their parents at home going on the date, and they'd be like, "No, pick number 2."
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think though the first one you just brought up MTV. I think the first reality show The Real World.
Cribs came out before Fear Factor.
Wow. What year did Cribs come out?
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay. So like right around the same.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, I don't know what was the first reality show ever. I think there was a reality show before that was like One American Family. I'm remembering it. It was like maybe
before
in the
Real
80s.
World.
Yes, it wasn't a popular reality show. I think it was the first like reality television experiment in America. We can look it up, but
okay.
I have not seen that.
I from my memory.
Yeah.
Right is. But I'm in my 40s, so. But from my memory, I think the first one I remember where people were actually getting famous from a reality show was The Real World.
Oh yeah,
well,
that's a totally different question.
Yeah.
Who's getting famous from?
And I remember when like they would show up to the house.
Yeah.
Like when they first like season 1 or 2, and it was just like, hey, we're in Chicago, and like this person would just show up, and then obviously all the fighting, and then there would be the sex at night. You would have the cameras in there.
Right.
Somebody would come in and somebody
Night
would be
vision.
jealous,
Yeah.
and then they would get into a fight in a hot tub and stuff like that. That was like the first of what I know. But then I think what you said, I think Survivor took it to a level where people were just like a game show of like on an island, and it was locked.
Survivor is like one of my favorite TV shows of all time, and Survivor is like an amazing social experiment.
It is.
On a lot of different levels. Like living on this island is really interesting, like just in terms of like actual survival skills, but the social part of Survivor is really fascinating to me. Like the alliances and the backstabbing and
the betrayal.
You know, how to move through the game and the things different people get away with. I am really into the show.
Yeah, I didn't get into it, but I remember like seeing like when I would watch clips and I would see it. I get anxiety when I see the conflicts and the fighting. What was it? I did get into the fights of the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Okay, when they would like flip the table and stuff.
When it was like Teresa Giudice,
Yeah.
like that, like
The
when they were still the original, when they were still married and stuff.
Prostitution whore.
Yes,
I remember.
Yeah. And like the beef with the brother,
Yeah.
and then not liking the sister-in-law.
Yeah.
And I remember it was so Italian and over the top and
Yeah.
shit like that. And then they're like going to jail.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Oh, that was crazy.
That was crazy. Like they were like, oh, he's going away for 3 years or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But like, I get anxiety when like people just like start pulling hair. I don't like that.
Of course, I mean it's
Like
uncomfortable.
Some people are like, I love it. I'm like, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it. But I do enjoy like the voyeuristic element of just like watching people live their lives and what they're like. It's like why we liked Cribs. It's like I like watching Beverly Hills Housewives and seeing how rich they are, or how entitled they are, or how out of touch they are.
Yes.
Like that is entertaining. The drama that the New York Housewives create. The whole episode is someone is upset because they didn't invite someone to a party. It's so stupid.
Right.
You know? But like seeing that these things consume these women's lives.
Yeah, like you just see a woman staring at another woman with the evil eye,
Yeah.
and then you're like, she must have done something wrong, and
Yeah.
like she just didn't get invited to a party.
Right. The Kardashians.
The Kardashians. I was good. That was my next. I'm glad you brought that up because
Yeah.
my next thing was the Kardashians, Kardashians really kind of took things to a
Yeah.
level of like, I remember like one episode back in the day, I just was flipping through channels and she's like, I want to go buy a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
And that locked me. I was like, I got to see this. And like, she
I
just
love
was like,
them.
and they were like gifting each other like cars.
Yeah, Kim and Courtney and Khloe raised me. Like I grew up with watching them.
I will say this, if I have to, and I know people that obviously know them, mutual friends and stuff. They do all seem like
I love them.
decent people. But
Love.
what's her name is my favorite.
I don't know.
Chloe.
Khloe is really funny.
Chloe seems like she's the most. I think Chloe, to me,
Yeah.
Chloe seems the most in touch.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, even Kim, like, hosting SNL, like, she's really funny.
Yeah.
She seems, like, down with it. She gets it.
Yeah, yeah.
Courtney seems a bit out of touch. But I like them all.
You like them all because like,
Love them all. They're so funny. I mean, Kylie at the Knicks games with Timmy, just freaking out. She's a smoke show. Kendall's, they're so hot. I'm happy for the whole thing. I love them. Just love.
Who's the hottest one for you?
Like, honestly, right now, like, Kylie. I'm in a Kylie era.
Yeah.
You know.
At the Knicks games.
Yeah, she's just, like, such a smoke.
Yeah,
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm a hugest Knicks fan, so this was like everything to me.
Oh, were you freaking out?
Oh my God, I like, that's why like seeing people, and this is not to be a dick, but like seeing people like in their 20s freaking out. Like I was there, dude.
Yeah.
I was there in '94 when we lost Game 7. I was there in '90. I knew we were gonna lose in '99 because we weren't good enough. We were at 8th seed. We kind of got lucky, but like I've been there. So like
Yeah.
seeing all these people like on 7th Avenue be like, Jalen Brunson, go fuck my girlfriend. It's like, listen, dude, I've been there. Like, and why that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's bizarre.
Yeah, they were like, he could run a train. I'm like, dude, why would you even put your sister in that situation? But
Yeah, that's really weird.
Like, yeah, you could just be like, I love Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
you don't
he
have
doesn't
to
need
be
to
like
fuck
Jalen
your
Brunson
wife.
could fuck. But no, but now seeing that me and Roger were talking about it because Roger doesn't have a team. He's from like. So he became a Knicks fan. But like this to me was like, I've been waiting.
Yeah,
for this. So
I
this
hear
was-
you. It's a bit of stolen valor from these new fans.
Yeah.
It's
like,
bullshit. You've been here the whole time.
I've been here like the whole time. Like when people would like when I'd be like, I think the Knicks are going to be good this year. That was like 10 years ago. People like would literally look at me like I was delusional and crazy, which I was,
Yeah.
and laugh at me.
Yeah.
And like now I have this.
Yeah.
And you're 22.
I
Fuck
hear you. It's yours.
Yeah.
It's your win.
You know what I mean?
It's not
but
everyone's.
I do like seeing. You know, Chalamet and his girl there going nuts, and
It's
she's
really fun. I mean, New York was exploding.
New York. We needed it.
It's so cool.
City coming together.
Yeah.
You know, nobody didn't races didn't matter. Like
Yeah.
people were just hugging. It was all good.
It was awesome. Where did you watch it?
I was there.
You were at the game?
I was at yeah. So
Which game?
I was at game 1. I was in San Antonio. I brought my son to game 3 in New York.
Oh
and then
my
I was
God.
and then I was at game 5 in San Antonio when they closed it out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow, is that amazing?
Yeah, it was
insane.
It was insane, and it was, but like, you know, like all the people like going nuts, and I just kind of did this. And then I kind of just like thought of all the times I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And like, so I got more like,
Wow.
yeah, like sad, not sad, but like happy because of the times I was sad. So like I remember like because my brother's 5 years older than me.
Okay.
So he was out of the house. So I would just be like in my room alone, like watching the Knicks, and they never got over the hump. So like all of those feelings came to me. So instead of like crying and going nuts, I kind of just had this like sense of like relief. It was like a very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like an inner thing. It was weird.
Yeah, it's really amazing to me the extent to which primarily men connect to sports.
Yeah.
Because I care about it, but you hear these stories, I've only heard them from men, the way that they're moved by these games, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm going to tell you why, though.
Yeah.
And that's actually really a good thing to bring up before I say this, which is it's our reality show. It's our, because it's real.
Yeah.
It's happening in real time.
Yeah.
Any kind of drama, injury, beef with people is actually happening there, and
Yeah.
there is an outcome each time. So I kind of
Right, that's right.
I kind of look
It
at
is.
it, right?
Yeah.
So it's like if you're gonna watch like Real Housewives of whatever,
Yeah.
L.A.
Totally. It is your reality show.
And then the next week you're like, oh, what is she going to say now? Now you're like, oh, are we going to win the next game because he hit him the last game? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
It's our thing.
It's
So
your cast of characters.
I think So when you watch the Kardashians and you were
Yeah.
like this, I'm like, all right, are we going to win game 4 because of what happened in game 3? So I think, but there is really as much as people are like, oh, dude, this meathead watching this. No, I don't look at it like that. Like I used to get into it with people like about who watch wrestling. I used to joke that I was like,
is that your favorite sport to watch?
What?
Wrestling?
No. I used
What's your favorite
to
sport
make
to
fun
watch?
of people that watch wrestling.
Oh.
I used to say if a grown man like paints his face and watches wrestling, it's the crazy.
It's gay.
But then I'm just like, Maybe people say that for me about sports. My favorite sport to watch, to answer your question, is for TV is probably football. NFL is great for TV.
Okay.
For TV, visually, it's great. Baseball's more like if you just like have nothing to do and you're sitting there and you got 3 hours to just chill.
Okay.
You know, and basketball is more obviously like fast paced and stuff like that. So those are like the three that I watch.
You can't name three.
What do you mean?
You have to pick your favorite to watch.
Football.
You just named all of them.
Yeah, football.
You're like basketball, baseball, football, hockey, wrestling.
No, I'm not. Never
Football.
got into hockey.
I think basketball's the best to watch because it's
Yeah.
the most fast-paced and engaging.
Yeah.
As someone who doesn't often watch sports, basketball you can get in so quickly.
It's so funny that you say that because my mom, who's in her 70s,
Yeah.
and was going through some health stuff, and she was home, and she's like, I watched every Knicks game.
Me too.
And she goes, and it's so fast, and she goes, it's so back, and she's like, I just got right into it.
Yeah,
and
it's very
exactly,
easy.
Exactly what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I go, Mom, you really watched? And she was like, yeah. She's like, I love that Jalen Brunson. He's such a nice guy, and
Yeah.
that Wemby guy's so mean, and it became my mom's thing.
Totally. It really, you can get into it much quicker than it. Baseball's so fucking slow.
It is.
So that, I'm a huge Yankees fan. I always have been from growing up here. But
Yeah.
like, football is, I'm like, I can't follow all this.
But
basketball is just you're in.
Baseball, that's why they call it the pastime, because it's really just like you can go make a sandwich while it's on.
Yeah.
Right? And like
Yeah.
just come back and it's there.
Yeah.
You know, where like basketball, football, you kind of got to be, especially basketball, you kind of
Yeah.
got to be there.
Yeah.
You know, what is your, if you can only watch one, this is it, you can only watch one reality show, it's Survivor?
Ugh, that's really...
Like forever, like all of them are gone. You got
Well,
one.
fortunately for me, I don't care about reality TV that much, even though I can appreciate that Survivor's a good show. I probably wouldn't want to give up the Kardashians.
Ooh.
I like to know what's going on in their lives. They're sort of cultural fabric to me.
Why did you connect with them so much? Why do you think people connected with them so much?
I mean, I think that they're incredibly funny. I think it's a type of wealth porn. Like,
Yeah.
it's fun to see how rich someone can get without, like, getting sick.
I feel like there is also a delusion to like they're it's almost like delusional.
Yeah, I mean, it's not totally delusional because they literally have, like, $1 billion. So it's actually pretty real.
Well, I guess for them it is, but like for you watching it.
For me, I'm just like, this is insane. You know, everyone has their own plane. It's crazy. The other thing I like is I'm one of 3 girls.
It's pretty real.
It is really
That's so funny. You're like, they actually have $1 billion, so for them, it kind of is really. I guess it's delusional for people thinking they're going to do it.
But no. I mean, as one of 3 girls, I like watching the dynamic between sisters. I think
Okay.
it's funny. They're like the way they like rag on their mom. I just think the things that they do to fill their time is
Yeah.
funny. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Are you the youngest? Or?
I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys close?
Very.
Nice.
Yeah. My best friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like that's the most important with siblings.
Oh my
is
God.
to just be like, it's like they got to be like your everything. Like
Totally.
Call them for things. Let them know. Did you see this? Did you see that?
I always say if you don't have a sister, you've never had someone who's been totally honest with you.
Wow.
Sisters are brutal.
Yeah, they are. We see that. We see that with my little girl.
Yeah.
And she says things that are just
They'll keep you honest.
So just gut punch.
Yeah.
Just so like sometimes visceral. Just like,
Yeah.
what did you say?
Yeah.
And you know, and like just so like on the money.
Yeah.
That's what sometimes the pain, but it's like they're right.
Oh yeah. It cuts deep.
It cuts deep, and they hit the nail on the head, and they just get it, and you're going, "Oh my God!"
It's amazing.
It is like my little boy like made me a dad. It's such a gift, like the love of my life. But then all of a sudden, this little girl comes in, and she just like is like it's just on another. It's a whole other thing.
Yeah. So you'd choose her over him.
No, you know, people actually. It's funny you say that. People always ask me. And I remember one time this one comedian. I don't want to mention the name, but it bothered me when she said this.
I
to
wasn't
me.
serious.
No, I know. But I'm like
Yeah.
you got me thinking about it.
Yeah.
I knew you
Yeah.
were joking. She's like, oh, what do you? So you like the boy more? And I was like, in my mind, I'm going like, you don't know me, and like that's not the case at all because like I love my kids equally. It's just I know what each of them need, and I know how each of them will be in life. So you treat them to that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know my son would be more like I would be more hands on. and my little girl, I'm like, I think so there's like a strength with each of them, and you know what they're going to need from you or not, so you kind of love like it that way. It's weird. It's hard to describe.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this recently. A lot of my friends have like little kids. One of them has like little boys, and I see how they're like physically very destructive. You know, they're like Tasmanian devil, like spinning through the apartment. And then little girls are a little quieter, it seems, but like I would imagine the emotional turmoil, it has to be terrible for women. I know it is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's like, but like, it's funny because like my son is like really like, he has empathy. He's very empathetic. He's a very like, puts himself like, how does that person feel? That's gonna.
Yeah.
Where my daughter's just like, you hurt my feelings. I don't appreciate it. Don't. And then like, I mean, I literally heard somebody say to my daughter, "I'm sorry," and she's like, "I don't accept your apology."
Oh
I'll
my
never do it
God.
again." You know, and she's just like really like, you hurt me, and I was like, she's just very in tune.
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, and it's like, and she was always like that little, and now she's 14, and she's just like really strong and knows who she is and very comfortable in her own skin. It's really cool, man.
Wow.
It's really cool, like to see like how strong like female women are. She's just like so young for that.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm going
impressive.
like, yeah, and I'm like, she kind of knows.
Yeah.
She knows her feelings. She knows she's not going to be manipulated. She knows that. Like she said to me the other day, she's like, yeah, this person came in the room and said this, but I know they really meant that, and she was right. And I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, heavy shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, which is really cool.
That is cool.
You know, so she's not into reality TV yet, which I kind of like in a way. I don't know, like, but like, I wouldn't mind. I just don't want them to be like thinking like, you know, yeah, I need to get a plane, Dad.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
let's go get a Rolls Royce, or like some of the things that they fought about. But I would like Fear Factor to come back. I think it did.
I
didn't
would
it?
love for it to come back.
It didn't.
It's such a good show.
Johnny
I don't know.
Knoxville.
Oh, maybe it did.
He did like Johnny Knoxville did it in like Hawaii.
Oh my
but
God,
like I don't know if it's
Jackass.
Jackass was like the first hurt yourself
TV.
Yeah. Now, would you consider prank shows reality TV? I guess only if. I guess not if they're pre-recorded, right? Oh, no,
I don't know. They could
prank.
be. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, Punk'd. Is that reality TV?
Ooh. Do you think it falls under that category?
And now I'm remembering a lot of them. Boiling Point.
I remember Boiling Point. That's MTV, right?
Yeah, MTV.
Yeah, MTV.
I think prank shows. It's a version of reality TV.
Is MTV is really the kind of the.
MTV's not a thing anymore.
No, I know, but they were kind of like the originator.
Yeah.
Like they really started this, like Boiling Point and Punk'd.
Next.
Yeah, what was
the next?
What's that? I think he said that he thinks it might be on a streaming thing.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
But yeah, I think they're doing one last one. They did one last one.
Yeah.
He almost got killed.
It'd be fun if he almost got killed.
Oh yeah, Johnny Knoxville almost got killed by the bull. In the last movie, the bull they like when they took him out on a stretcher. Oh, it's on Fox. Yeah, he got.
That's terrible.
His back is like, and I think like something with his head, like it was really bad, and like he almost was killed. And he was I think he was on Rogan's podcast talking about how his back is so bad that he can't really. There's certain things that he can never do again. And
well,
they say
I'm
like,
not so surprised.
if he took one more blow to the head, it could be. So it's like, yeah, they had to like.
That's to wind it
They had
down.
to kind of, yeah. Plus, yeah, you can't like if you're in your 50s and you're like getting thrown off of something. It's not
the best.
No, not the best. But great show, great reality show, super funny.
Yeah.
Punk'd was one of those shows impossible to not watch. What a great idea back in the day to be like, hey, we're gonna make a celebrity come out of a restaurant. Their car's not gonna be there.
Yeah.
We're gonna see how they react.
That was so
It's incredible.
Good. Yeah.
I'm so glad you brought up Punk'd because Punk'd is a great one.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That was really fun.
I know. It's weird. You couldn't get celebrities. It's like the closest we can get to kind of pranking or playing with celebrities feels like what we do on like talk shows. You know, they'll do lip sync, whatever.
Yeah.
Or they'll
Yeah.
surprise someone that we're actually here, but it's not the same like extent that we're willing to push people.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that like shows like that really, I think, make people go, I have to watch it. They just push the envelope. They exceed. You're almost like you have to.
Yeah.
Like if I saw a trailer and they were just like, and the trailer was Meryl Streep like screaming at a waitress. Like I have,
it's a news story.
I have to. I'd be like, what?
I want to see it.
Meanwhile, they're in a van laughing, but like I got to see that.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna like that. That was the beauty of it. Was just like because in your mind you're like that celebrity's nice, but then you see them being mean.
Yeah, it's a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's what I loved about that one. I'm trying to think of like now if like I could only watch one, like my favorite one. I do like, it's weird. The older I get, the more I realize that I appreciate game shows.
Yeah. What game show?
Then. But then, like, not like now. There's not. No, I mean like reality ones, like Fear Factor.
Oh yeah, Fear Factor. I mean that's a great one. It's classic.
It's just
It's like all-time vintage. It's like a '99 Porsche Carrera. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, '99. That's great. Because you know what got me? My fear is to drown in a little bit of water.
What your fear is to drown in a little bit?
Like the way like.
What does that mean?
Like people.
The fuck does that mean?
Like. Drowning in a little water,
like a puddle,
like not like a puddle, but like have you heard people drowning in like a car in a pool, or a car in like a little bit of water? So like you can like you're almost stuck. You don't have to. There's not a lot of water to swim in, but you can't get out of it. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't really know what you meant. I don't, but. Before this, I kind of know what you mean now.
All right.
But why would you drown if there's only a little bit?
So they actually did. They did this. I'm not explaining it right. So I'll tell you. They put a car in like submerged, but it was like
I don't like
the
that.
top of it was still. So it was. That's what I mean.
I don't like that. It's like Titanic when they're going like this.
So it's almost like if you just had this much room, you're free, but you're not. That's my.
It's almost you've combined two fears: drowning and claustrophobia.
Yes. It's almost like so they put this car. They submerged people. This is what the contestants had to do. They submerged them. They throw this car in water.
Is this on Fear Factor?
This was on Fear Factor.
I don't like this.
And the car was like almost in like a pool, but like so not a lot of water, but like enough, and all of a sudden the water just starts going in the thing, and they either got to like try to get out, and like I'm getting nervous thinking about it.
I'm gonna watch this when I leave.
Yeah, and it was crazy, and I'm in my mind I'm going, it's right there, like just break but they're stuck and they're submerged, and they either got to like tap out or how long they could do it and be in it.
What do they do? I mean, can you die on Fear Factor?
I always thought about that, like because there was one where they had to jump. I don't know if you remember this one. There was one there where a helicopter was hovering over the ocean, and they had to kind of jump into. They had to do this shit and jump like into the ocean cold, and then like a boat would get them. And I'm going like, what happens if somebody's like water goes in their lungs or something? Like they had to like. I think they did sign waivers for their life.
Did anyone ever die?
I don't think anybody died on Fear Factor. I don't think so, but I think people were injured, and I know that I'm pretty sure that that's a reality show. You had to sign your life away. I think you had to sign.
What do you even win? $10?
Like $50,000 if you win the whole thing. I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, what's it worth?
Yeah, but it's some sort of freak like adrenaline thing. I mean, I'm thinking about this is so separate, but did you watch Free Solo? The docu?
I did. That freaked me out.
That freaked me out. So haunting.
Yeah.
This guy who climbed, Alex Honnold, or I think that's Holland, climbed like without any ropes.
Yeah. He just went up.
People have like a drive to do. It's not the same, but it's like the way you do stand up.
Yeah.
It's like he has to climb the fucking rock.
It's kind of a good analogy. It's like people look at us and go, "How can you do that?" And it's like, no, we have to.
Yeah.
Once we have, I mean, I've been doing this 20-something years. Like we have to, because I think we see the progress, we get better.
That's
we
him.
start to, and he's just like, oh, now I can do anything without. But they also said like part of his. Do you see that thing about the fear?
Like he's not reacting to the height in the same way that our brains would, which is what allows him to climb.
His fear of dying is almost non-existent.
Yeah.
So he's just like, I'm doing this. So he wasn't.
There's something wrong with him.
That's crazy. There's something wrong with us.
Yeah, totally.
Right?
Totally. But we're not going to die on stage.
No, but there is. I said this to the crowd the other night in Hartford. I go, the fact that I got in a car and I drove 3 hours to just kind of yell into a microphone
and you have kids at home. It's sick.
And I have children at home.
Yeah, it's sick.
You know what I mean?
It's really sick.
All right, so we got Fear Factor, we got the Kardashians, we got Survivor, we have Cribs, we have Punk'd, we have
Pimp My Ride.
Pimp My Ride.
The Real Housewives.
The Real Housewives. We got. Are we Survivor? Oh, I said that.
We said Survivor. We have. I mean, we have tons of them. We have Boiling Point. We have Next. We have. Room Raiders was a reality show. There was a reality show, the Date My Parents reality show.
Is Impractical Jokers considered?
I know. I don't know. Wouldn't you have the answer to that?
No, and I'm friends with those guys. I just don't know.
Yeah, that's what.
Wait, but would you consider that?
I wouldn't consider it reality TV.
I wouldn't.
I don't know why. It doesn't feel like that to me, but.
No, I don't. I wouldn't consider that reality TV too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one. I think we kind of nailed.
The Real World.
The Real World.
The start of it all.
The Real World's kind of the OG.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, The Real World's kind of
think.
All right, but your favorites are Kardashians and Survivor.
I'm gonna pin it on Kardashians. Yeah, Kardashians and Survivor, I think, are two of the greatest reality shows.
Okay, and then if I would, for me, just because I wasn't into, I did get into the Jersey Housewives just for during that like crazy beef.
Jersey Shore reality show.
Never watched. Can you
Okay, but that should be on our list.
that should be on the list.
That was iconic. That was like a big moment in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I was in like the heat of like the going to the city doing spots. I wasn't watching shit like that.
I wasn't totally watching, but I remember it.
Yeah.
Snooki being a thing.
Like is Snooki being a thing, and the
DJ Pauly D.
I remember the first time somebody called me up and they go, "Do you know what? There's this guy called The Situation."
Yeah, The Situation.
And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Yeah, because he lifts up his shirt, and he's got abs, and when women see it, we have a situation." And I thought that was hilarious, but I never. And they would like, what is it, the tanning and the
gym tan laundry.
Yeah. All that stuff. Didn't watch it, but love that.
Yeah.
And then what's the biggest reality show right now?
Summer House.
Okay, see that now I've aged out.
Definitely Summer House. I mean, in this particular moment in time. And that there's, huge scandals right now about the show with the cheating and exes and...
Oh, you know what's big right now? That my son, not my daughter, my son and his friend, my son, great student, basketball player, great, all this stuff. Him and his boys come over. Mm-hmm. They sit down in our, we kind of redid our garage. We made this entertainment center. And they sit down, and guess what they watch?
I don't know.
And we have to be out of the room, and they're into it, and it's their thing. Not that we have to be out of the room.
I have no idea. What is it?
Take a guess. A reality show.
That your 16-year-old boy watches?
My 16-year-old boy and his boys, and they're all like guys.
Love Island.
Yep. And we'll hear cheering.
Yeah.
We'll hear cheering. Like me and my wife were in bed the other day. We just watched something, and I guess a big reveal or somebody and we just heard all the boys just go, "Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!" And I was just like, and I walked down there and I go, "Guys, you guys good? You guys need anything to drink or anything?" And I'm like, "You guys," and they kind of all start blushing that they're watching it, but they love it. It's like a guilty pleasure to them.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the big one now.
That's really popular now as well.
Okay.
Just watching singles hook up.
It's watching, but also like watching them break up.
Yeah, because then America gets involved, and we vote, and we split the couples up, and they have to recouple, and so you have a say too. And my understanding is that Love Island airs as it's happening, so it's weekly, so you're up to date. It's not that it's taped and then you air it 6 months later. So you're really a part of the couples in real time.
So, but what do you mean you're part of the breakup?
So I could watch Love Island.
Yeah.
And at the end of the week, you might couple up with someone, and then America votes, and they reveal to the contestants like who gets split up, and then the contestants are wondering why. There's things they're not seeing about the other person that only the audience sees.
Oh.
So we kind of interfere with like couples.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I've completely aged out of it, but that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
You watch it?
I've seen it.
Okay.
I don't watch it regularly, but I've seen it. I know the show.
Okay, and you watch? What do you watch?
The Bachelor is also a pretty intense franchise.
Yes.
That's definitely reality TV.
Yeah, was it Jared Freed does a show?
Jared Freed does a Bachelor.
He does a show with that. Yeah. No, I can't. I'm done. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't either, but I've seen it before. I just don't watch it all.
Yeah. No, this was a good one. This is going to make people go back and watch.
It's fun. Remembering these shows.
Remembering, I think if you go back and you watch Best of Punk'd or Best of Cribs, it's super, super funny. And I also think that the Best of Pimp My Ride, like how ridiculous it got with the candy and with the aquarium in the trunk.
Yeah.
And all those things, which, by the way, is such a hazard.
Yeah. It totally is.
It's like you got
non-drivable.
Yeah, it's like you get hit and there's fish flying on the highway.
Oh, it's crazy.
Allie Kolbert, thank you so much. Now, plug your stuff. Where can people see you?
Follow
what do you have going on?
On Instagram, at Allie Kolbert, ALI, Kolbert with a K. Everything's there. My shows, podcasts, all the good stuff.
You got a podcast? What's your
I
pod?
go on podcasts all the time. I'm hoping that this podcast I just taped the pilot for with iHeart gets ordered.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
We'll see.
Yes, we'll check her out, guys. And I want to thank everybody who came out to all the shows. We're going to be doing another tour this fall. Boston, though, we did add Boston. I'm going to be in Boston. I haven't been there in 3 years because I always do the surrounding areas. I'm always in Providence or Connecticut. But I'm going to be in Boston at Laugh Boston on September the 10th. And we have some other dates, really cool dates coming up. Go to paulvirzi.com for all of those. Guys, go to Paul's Best Podcast on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and rate and review and leave comments because it moves the show to the top. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening.